good soup.
If anybody can go through what Teddy did, like his first podcast, and like come up on top like he did, then I think that's just a testament to your
Teddy's
character.
come a long way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The first podcast, I remember you messaged us. You're like, "Yeah, I don't think I want to do this
Yeah,
anymore."
You were hurt.
No, it gut checked me.
Broke you.
Yeah.
You came back like Batman, fighting Bane.
And that's just a testament to me and Bo of how good a people we are.
What kept me going?
Yeah.
Nah, man, they don't know what they're talking about.
So the main story is you should be thanking us
for lying to you.
Hello,
everybody.
No.
Hello, everybody.
Cold
and welcome
open doesn't
back.
end until Teddy says it.
Yeah,
that's how far he's come. He's the cold open.
Stamped and said no.
No, I was just gonna
It continues.
talk about the episode of The Office.
Well, no,
and they
Teddy-
tricked Michael into talking down the mob boss, tell him that he wasn't really mob boss.
You knew Teddy felt comfortable and got a swagger when he sipped coffee in the middle of a pod.
Yo, that was-
recording.
That's an
That felt
iconic
good.
Nerd Soup moment.
Yes.
And
I
you
gotta
can-
find that moment and like record it.
Stranger Things.
What do you mean
season
find
2.
the moment? It's on our Stranger Things review.
It is. I can't. I don't remember what review it was on.
Yeah,
Stranger
Stranger Things.
Things.
I'm gonna screen record that now.
And do what with it?
Memoir.
Memoir? Your audio book
Show
memoir?
it to your
Yeah.
grandkids.
The Teddy memoir would be terrible to listen to.
It's like we got stories like World War II from our grandparents, and Teddy's like, "Yes, one time I sipped coffee really loudly in a podcast. Best day of my life."
you got the grandkids on your
You go on one rant and you try and
grandpa.
Then you
Wasn't
hear
it too
something
hot?
in the background. Time for dinner, Mr. Teddy, and it cuts out, and he's like in a mental asylum.
You want to restart this?
Was that 5 years from now?
Yeah, no, it's what we call a plot twist.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of the Nerd Soup Podcast. Any more? Anything more? What are you doing? Are you sniffing
He
the mic?
wiped his nose on the pop filter.
Oh,
Oh, I didn't. I was just breathing on it and I picked up.
It looked like you were smelling the mic from my angle.
No, I didn't wipe my nose on it either.
You brush your nose against it.
First of all, stop sniffing. Second of all, you can listen to us on SoundCloud at the Nerd Soup Podcast and Spotify at the Nerd Soup Podcast. Send us your questions at nerdsoupforyou@gmail.com and nerdsoupforyou on Twitter. Aaron, the Nerd Soup Monkey on Twitter. Nerd Soup Monkey, Teddy Nerd Soup. Marissa's there. You'll find her. You find us. You find her. Nash is there as well. So yeah, let's get right into it. We got a lot of good.
Wow.
Sorry. No, I just wanted
Is
to
that for real?
Well, no, I wanted to preface this story because it can be seen as a spoiler, but it's been in everything. Everyone was tweeting was trending yesterday, but it's like a weird situation because I think it is a spoiler for the movie. So if you haven't heard anything about the new James Bond yet, and a big Bondy, is that what they call them? Bonders? Jimmies?
No, I think they call them
James Bond fans?
yeah, just James fans of the Bond franchise.
Okay. Well, then you can skip to the next thing. Look in the description for the timestamps, but I think everyone knows this. So, because no one.
Wait, is this not going to be our headline for the?
Yeah,
For
what
the
are you?
video?
Why are you trying to?
Well, I'm trying to
What
be.
the
I'm
fuck?
trying to
Who
be
cares?
courteous.
Why do you care so
Yeah.
much about people you don't know? It's sickening. It really is.
You're like my boss. Oh my. No, I don't want to get into it, but
You're being so self-righteous with your spoilers. Everybody knows. Lashana Lynch
Well, I'm just saying because it's not every day.
kills
like a huge,
Daniel Craig in
Yes.
the Bond movie,
And
takes
takes over.
007,
Yeah.
says, "You pig, you male,
you don't need it.
you filthy breeder."
It's our turn.
It's our turn. No, that doesn't happen. But she will be playing 007. Spoiler in the new James Bond movie, but it's not going to be her movie. She's not James Bond. James Bond still exists. Apparently he's retired. Hangs it up. And apparently they didn't retire his number. They're like, dude.
Yeah, that's
I mean,
disrespectful. They didn't put it in the rafters.
Yeah, no, a little disrespectful.
That's like Didi getting traded to the Yankees and putting that number 2 on.
That's really like that. So this is my fucking city now. That's what
James
Lashana
Bond
Lynch
over.
is doing.
Well,
Yo, I love it. They pulled out all the stops and
What?
just casted an African woman as James Bond.
They said, yeah, listen, they doubled down on The
They
Little
did.
Mermaid. They're like, you want to get pissed about something else? But we won't really talk about that because it's the same conversation that we see on Twitter all the
I
time.
love it. I mean,
This person's fictional. This
Yeah.
this is whatever. Who cares? Lashana Lynch, she was great in Captain Marvel. So was her daughter in that movie. That was a great pairing. So I'm excited to see what they do with this. Bond 25. Apparently Walt is coming back as Blofeld. So the implications of that, he was kind of scarred up at the end of Spectre. A lot of people hated Spectre. They thought he was underused. So to see him coming back, that's kind of what they've done with these movies. And this looks like it's going to be a spin-off, Lashana Lynch's character, that they're continuing this universe. I'm thinking Craig dies in this one, and then maybe years from now they reboot it with a new Bond. But for now, Looks like 007 is taking the torch.
I kind of think they should have went to a route where they give her a different number, and there's still a chance that Craig can come back and he can get this 007. Because if he does come back, like, does he get 007 back and she gets a different number?
Yeah, 007 just sounds cooler than all the other ones.
What if he just did a Kobe and change it?
0024.
He wants to sell new jerseys.
No, that would be 024.
Yeah.
Damn. I like 024.
I'm not a big James Bond guy, so I don't really like 007. That's just a name, like his secret agent name. But I thought James Bond was his agent name.
No, that was just a fan theory.
Oh, okay. Well, I think it's cool. It's a cool concept. I think that, a lot of articles kind of misrepresented the story, and that caused everyone to, Twitter to do its thing. But I don't know. I find that it's an interesting concept. Him retiring, a new younger agent kind of taking his place while he's retired, and then them having to come together, I assume, for a bigger threat in Rami Malek, because Rami Malek's going to be doing Rami Malek things. And is...
Who is Rami Malek playing?
Bad guy.
Oh, yo, he's got to play the top hat.
That's his character.
You just want him with the top hat?
No, there's a villain in 007.
No, he can't be the dude that
What's his
throws
name?
the top hat at people.
That's Austin Powers.
I'm pretty sure. No, it's based from a Bond villain.
Really?
Yeah, I forget his name.
He basically throws his hat at people.
Oh, no, he
and
does
kills
the
them.
shoe in Austin Powers, right?
Yeah, I think so.
That guy's awesome.
I'm pretty sure his name is Hats.
Yo, he looks like him, man.
Bond was infamous for doing that. Not infamous, but famous. They had Jaws because he had metal teeth, and he would just bite people to death.
That's awesome.
And he never died, too. He was like the Kenny of James Bond.
So, so Rami Malek, is Walt's going to join him? Or is he going to be like...
That's the thing. I hope Malek isn't like Adam Scott in Spectre. That's his name, right? Adam Scott, Moriarty from Sherlock.
Yeah, the guy who... Ben Wyatt.
Yeah. No, not him. But I hope he's not just a pawn of Blofeld's. I hope he's a major villain, and I guess maybe there's two villains. That'd be interesting.
Oh,
have
tag
these two,
team.
yeah, going back and forth.
Lynch and Bond against Malek and Waltz.
An American villain, so they haven't had that yet. And yeah, because Bardem.
Oh, who do we root for?
All right, well, I got the whole plot of the movie now, so.
Yeah, what is he trying to do? Is he like a... Okay, give us a plot.
There's a lot at stake
Lynch.
here. We're three for our last three.
Lynch calls back Craig to fight Malek and Christoph. He retires, gives her 007.
I thought you were going to unravel this bold narrative.
No, but he retires, gives her 007, and she can't handle them both, so she calls back Craig.
So she has to go crawling
Because it's
back.
not her movie.
No, I think she's just going to be a supporting character. She'll begin as... It's going to be Daniel Craig once again. They've done this like 4 times, and he's only been in 4 movies. You're too old, Bond. The first movie after the first act, like, you're getting old, Bond. It's like, it just got my license to kill. That's what it's going to be. She calls him back into the game.
Yeah.
But I don't think it's going to be him handing over the reins, and then she says, whoa, 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 before you go.
Yeah,
That would be, you don't want to undermine that character when she's in her first movie. So I think she's gonna be like the next up, where Bond kind of mentors her throughout this film, and then I think he dies at the end of it. He probably should have died at the end of Spectre. I like it. I like the idea of spinning off, doing 007 movies with Lashana Lynch.
Yeah, she's young too. She's 31, I think.
Yeah, she's young, so she can do them for, if they're good, if they keep making them 10, 15 years.
But isn't Bond's the next one already in motion? They haven't obviously cast anybody yet, but
Well, they're not filming it.
I know, but aren't they planned out for certain years?
Can you cough?
Yeah, my voice does sound weird.
Yeah.
Right? What is that?
Do you want to cough?
No, I kind of like it. This is me now.
I don't like it.
No,
It threw me off heavy when you talked just now.
I heard it.
It's
Yeah, it
disgusting.
sounded different.
Just
All right,
cough.
let me
It
drink.
sounds like you have a loogie in your mouth.
No, just cough.
Just do that.
Am I back?
No.
Are you
didn't-
are you insane?
I think I'm back. Oh, let me have some water. How's this?
Yeah, sorry, I had something.
No, but oh man, that was weird. I feel like it's still weird, right?
No, you had like mucus in your throat.
I don't have
so-
mucus. Not a mucusy person.
You're not a mucusy person.
No.
You're nasally.
You're nasally.
I'm not nasally. I just
No,
sound
you're
weird.
sniffy.
I just sound weird.
Nope, I'm just a weird guy. Let's move on here.
That was fun for the 30 seconds I had it.
Had what?
I was a new person. I could have been anything I ever wanted to be. Could have started over fresh.
Well, that's it. That combined with how tall are you? 5'11", deep voice. You could have just been slanging. All right, let's go to the next story here. Ezra Miller's Flash movie. Wow, haven't heard about this in a long time, but It may be moving forward. Don't believe this for a second, folks. This movie is not happening.
You don't think so?
No.
It'll get pushed back a few more times, and then it's going to be done.
I think they fired 3 directors already.
They're trying to make it perfect.
No, that means you just can't decide what you want.
No, it sounds like, it sounds like they had 3 distinct visions, and they were like, this doesn't line up with what we want.
Yeah.
So let's bring in like a lackey. But
Were you a fan of Ezra Miller in Justice League?
yeah, I was.
Mm-hmm.
I like him too.
Yeah, I thought he was funny. More Wally West than Barry Allen. It's really a shame that we never got to see that universe grow. And I remember, I don't remember, but Todd Phillips recently said that they need to create the DC Dark. Is that what they called it or something like that? That we can't copy what Marvel is doing. That's the problem. Wasn't that they copied Marvel? It was just that they copied them in the middle. They didn't start from the beginning. They were just like, team up.
Exactly.
Well, yeah, they copied them in the sense
You said
that
it all the time that they
like, wow.
rushed too much.
Yeah,
Avengers
like,
was dope. Let's do that.
let's-
literally. It's next movie.
it's just it's a shame that we won't get to see all those guys together again. But I don't know how this fits in
Well,
because Shazam is still within that universe. And
they seem to be in the same universe, but they're not. They don't care about connecting them. They're very much separate films at this point.
I'd rather them just do that. Just do separate films, man. You can't make the Avengers again.
But you can also use this as like a flashpoint to reboot it. But then, in that sense, you would get rid of
But isn't
Wonder Woman,
he in
Aquaman,
Flashpoint?
Shazam.
Isn't Flashpoint? It's the new Wonder Woman movie, but like she goes back in time using him, right?
No. It's Batman that goes back in time. No. He goes back in time. He saves his mom from being killed, and then he comes back to the modern world, and everything's changed.
Mm-hmm.
Thomas Wayne is Batman. Atlantis and Themyscira are at war.
That's a fucking badass cartoon movie.
Superman's a Russian.
No, Superman.
The hell?
They catch Superman. He doesn't land at the Kents,
Yeah, he lands it. Oh, the U.S. government, right?
Government
He
catch
lands
him.
in New York.
and they put him like in a bunker, and he's just like old and decrepit. And to save the day, he has to save Superman
Right.
and bring him to the sun.
So, yeah. And then Flashpoint now opened up a whole new rip in the universe where they brought in Watchmen. I doubt they would do that on live action. I don't think this will be Flashpoint. I think it's just make a Flash movie. Make it like Spider-Man. He's obviously not in high school, but, college kid trying to be the Flash and also
Do college.
do college stuff, yeah.
But if this comes out in like Wonder Woman 1984, that turns out to be really good. This movie turns out to be really good. Do they give it another shot?
The team up?
Yeah, especially
You
if
need
Pattinson's
Batman.
good. I mean, it wouldn't make sense, but I think at this point you're just like, fuck it. Robert Pattinson's Batman.
You can easily reconstruct canon here. What you need to do, Wonder Woman doesn't, you need to take out those scenes in Wonder Woman. No, actually you don't. When she gets the picture from Batman, because that could be Pattinson, right?
But he's supposed to be older.
Right, but he's not mentioned in Wonder Woman
No, I guess not. You just have to get rid of Justice League and Batman vs. Superman.
and Man of Steel. Well, I guess no, you wouldn't have to do that either.
If you get Cavill back, but
Yeah.
who knows what he's doing.
And Man of Steel was 6 years ago, and look where they are.
Doesn't that feel so much longer ago?
Yeah, it does.
I feel like Man of Steel came out when I was like,
Well, because the DC universe, the stories have been just rampant. It's every other week, it's a new rumor or a new movie. It feels like it's been double the time, but it's only been 6 years.
I don't know. I think they just got to focus on the solo movies. And if they're good, they can try to do something else. But, I mean, they have been picking up a little bit. I didn't love Aquaman and Shazam, but people like them. Wonder Woman was great. And what else was that? That's really it, right?
Yes. Yeah. And the next one coming out is 1984.
Great year. Remember 1984?
Can't say I do.
It's when the Russians tried to split open a portal to the Upside Down, right?
Yeah, we were just there. I got caught on Twitter. Someone like threw me into like a Twitter argument. I've just been getting notifications for the past couple days. It's the worst.
Oh, I've had that happen, yeah.
They're like, oh, well,
It's like getting caught in that cartoon fighting animation.
like someone made a post about Batman versus
The
Superman.
tumbleweed.
And someone commented, replied, it's at like Nerd Suit Monkey thought Batman vs Superman was better than Civil War. I'm like, oh god.
Didn't you?
We'll check the tapes. But yeah, I got caught in that. Someone made an argument like, well, I don't know if they were being sarcastic or not, but they're like, well, you just didn't get Batman vs Superman because it was a depiction of the 2016 political election and trying to usher in bipartisanship. I'm like,
Oh, boy.
it's like, why am I in this thread?
I've seen everybody defend that movie in every which way. Gotta love it.
I've never seen that one before. Well, I guess you can apply that to every team up movie then. Anytime two opposites like Rush Hour, they came together for the greater good.
Yeah, that's a bipartisan movie.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't believe in bipartisanship. That's a whole other thing, though. I want them fighting, and then, whatever they come up with. Put them in a room, be like, fix this. They come out, they're all bloody, their shirts ripped. It's like, here we go, Obamacare. And that's working out fine. Yeah, so let's move on to the next topic here. David Fincher to direct Citizen Kane screenwriter biopic for Netflix. Couldn't have put the guy's name down on the...
It was too long.
It was too long?
It was a weird name. What's the name?
I don't know. It's not on the...
You knew the name because when I told you about it, you were like, oh, this guy.
Jankowitz?
Let's go with that.
Let's go with Jankowitz.
Yeah, we'll call him Jenkins.
I like Jenkins.
Yeah, I'd like to see a biopic about Jenkins.
Find the fucking name. I love Teddy would know. He's a big
Mankiewicz.
guy. Mankiewicz.
Herman J. Mankiewicz.
Doesn't really roll off the tongue.
Why did you put this on the topic list?
I asked you.
David Fincher directing the biopic.
I literally asked you last night, like, should I put this on the list? You're like, yeah, we could talk about that. Talk about it then, tough guy.
The Wizard of Oz he wrote, and he wrote The Pride of the Yankees. I actually had this same exact moment yesterday when you brought this guy up.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, he wrote The Pride of the Yankees? Okay.
And then you said,
yeah, throw it in.
You're like, Teddy could talk about that. He's a Yankee fan.
You've seen The Pride of the Yankees, right?
No.
You know Lou Gehrig?
Yeah.
It's about Lou Gehrig.
How old is it?
Yeah, what kind of...
1938.
Lou Gehrig when he was mashing bombs or when he was...
Well, it came out a year after he died. It's a biopic about his life. Gary Cooper.
I could like that. I can get into that.
It's no 61.
It's black and white.
That's a great movie.
Hansel and Marriage.
Yo, we should throw into the Revisited.
It's a shame the way they treated him, man.
Mickey Mantle.
No, Maris. Mickey Mantle.
Who, the God?
It's every Yankee player ever that's got, like, A-Rod got the same thing.
Yeah, but Maris was out there mashing. Like, whoa, you're mashing too much. You're mashing more than our boy. I hate that, too, with the Yankee. He's homegrown. What does that mean? Like they grew him in the backyard, Aaron Judge.
It means something.
No, it means absolutely nothing.
Homegrown just means that, like
Yeah.
the team found him before he was big.
Yeah, good, congratulations on
You did your job.
corporation.
You did your job.
Yeah, good job.
You found a good player.
Yeah. Citizen Kane. That should be good.
This seems like a terrible idea.
Well, it's David Fincher, so... Did you think the Social
That is
Network
true,
sound like
yeah.
a good idea?
Biopics are in right now, too, so.
Social Network? Hell yeah. How they made Facebook?
I guess. Well, this is how they made Citizen Kane. Facebook is the Citizen Kane of
Facebook changed social media
sites.
forever.
Yeah, come on.
Facebook made social media.
Yeah, it's
Facebook
the
might
Citizen
be-
Kane of social media.
No. I feel like MySpace might be the Citizen Kane.
Social media?
Yeah, Facebook is just like the Godfather.
Facebook was the
Perfected
first
it.
one. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, there you go.
Exactly.
MySpace was fucking... I think we talk about MySpace a lot. I feel like this is like the 5th time we've brought up MySpace.
I just missed putting a song on my profile.
Yeah, the top 8, man. Was there more of a betrayal when one of your friends took you out of the top 8?
No, there wasn't. So then they made like top 10s and 15s.
Yeah.
I didn't like that.
Yeah, it wasn't the same. It's like the character limit going up on Twitter.
And then you were really I don't know the word, but if you did like a top 4.
Oh, top 4. Yeah, come on. You're just playing with fire.
Yeah.
You're just trying to start
I
trouble.
like that because it's like if you don't put someone in, it's like, yo, I only have 4 slots.
Well, I'm different. Yeah, I put 1. I got 1 friend.
What was the phone company where you could put a friend for unlimited minutes?
It's T-Mobile.
Yeah, it was T-Mobile, right?
Fave 5 or
The
Fat 5.
Yeah,
something
yeah.
Like that.
Remember the Sidekick?
Oh,
That was like the fucking...
What was that game on the Sidekick you could play? It was like a carrot game. You were like a bunny that rolled around. What is that game?
I never had a Sidekick. I wasn't that cool. I had a fucking...
Someone tell me in the comments. I'm gonna read the comments in this video.
What was the best phone? It was a Nextel, right?
No,
when you
the
could play the ringtone out loud?
The Razor.
No, the Razor was trash.
You're trash.
Oh, I was walking down the halls bumping my fucking 50 Cent ringtone.
How nervous were you,
everyone
bro?
to hear.
Having your phone tucked under your shirt, walking around playing the music.
Yeah, walking around. My boy used to have "We Fly High, No Lie."
That was Joe, right? Joe got all the ringtones, man.
Yeah, we had a hookup for the ringtones. We used to go to his house, plug us in.
I'm pretty sure I spent $500 on ringtones in my lifetime. But let's move on here to the Netflix story. Netflix purchases a heist movie called Red Notice, starring The Rock, Gal Gadot, and Ryan Reynolds. Big time move for Netflix.
Cast.
Yeah, and this just goes to show that people are willing to go to TV, man. If the money's there, if you get the production.
Yeah, it kind of is. Streaming.
It's not TV.
It's not in the big screen. Just not.
That's
TV.
the HBO slogan. Netflix has to have something else. It's not HBO. There you go. That's Netflix's slogan. It's TV.
No, it's not.
You're watching Netflix on your TV. Where do you watch Netflix?
You consider
So
TV.
if I watch a movie on my TV, what is that?
You're watching a movie
I think
on
it's
TV.
I think it's TV. It's
Yeah,
on
but
Netflix.
That's different. Netflix is like a network. It's like watching NBC. They provide you content. They're funding content.
Yeah, but
NBC makes movies. They make original movies, and they make original shows. Every network does that.
When's the last NBC movie you've watched or heard about?
There's got to be something out there. They might not make them as often as Netflix. Netflix is doing both,
NBC movie.
but it's TV.
It's
It's a TV
different.
movie. It's a Netflix
TV
movie.
is you flip.
No.
Yeah, that's TV.
Why are you such a cable?
So I love
Stan.
cable. What are you doing, Ted?
They don't have a lot.
NBC movie. Yeah, that was my point.
Regardless,
But that was
The
what I
Rock
was
is going to Netflix.
Yeah, we were talking about this yesterday, though. It's like
Jesus Christ Superstar was the newest one.
NBC. Wasn't that a live movie with like John Legend?
I don't know. Yeah, it was. How do you know that?
Because it's recent, right?
2018.
Yeah. Look at that.
But it's like, that's why I hate Netflix movies, because, like, Bird Box. We were talking about this yesterday. It's a fun movie, nothing special, but I will never put that on ever again in my life. But if I was scrolling through the TV and it was on FX one day, I'd probably leave it on for like 45 minutes.
But you also wouldn't go to the movies to see it.
Yeah, that's just an indictment on cable.
it's good. It makes
watched
you
it 'cause
watch
it was
more
on TV.
things. 'Cause
No,
that
it
movie's-
doesn't. No,
You
no.
watched it because it was on TV.
Bird
That's
Box,
why you
you're
watched
yes.
it.
Confusing wanting to watch a movie with having only that option.
Bird Box is going to die into obscurity. No one's going to even
Fine.
think about
good.
it again.
That's
Okay.
what's
What do you
good
think-
about Netflix. Make your movie memorable.
They make all that money. Does Netflix make money on the views? Right?
Well, it's if something has a lot of views, then that means people are going to be signing up.
But think about
Okay, so they don't make
They're
it.
making money on signups.
think about
Okay,
how many people
so
would
it's not
never,
like streaming.
never would have seen like Goodfellas or Shawshank if it wasn't on TV 24/7. I think most people, that's how they found the movie. It was on TV and they watched it.
Yeah, well, times change. They'll find it in a different way.
I don't like it.
Netflix
find it on
is-
Netflix.
Every time Netflix gets a new movie that's a classic, they do a whole promotion. HBO, when they got The Godfather, when they did The Epic, when it was just one long movie, they were like, watch this, watch this, watch this. So it changes. Are you worried that the kids these days aren't going to grow up watching the 3.5-hour Shawshank Redemption cut
Yes.
With
Yeah.
12
commercials.
commercial breaks? It's such a terrible
part
way
of
to
it.
watch a movie.
It's
It
part
is.
of
It's
it.
horrible.
What do you mean? It's
No.
part of it.
It's horrible. If you
You
watch
turn it on, you watch the last hour one day, and tomorrow you watch the first hour. It's like it's
It's a viewing experience, and I'm glad is going extinct.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. It's gonna all these movies are gonna die into obscurity.
Yeah, it forces.
I watch
They're not
fucking
going to die into
yes,
obscurity.
They're never gonna be seen.
You think
again.
movies
No
from the
one's-
20s and the 10s that people are still watching have died into obscurity? Nobody's watching
Yes, because they're on the channel.
Wings.
The channel with all the old movies.
The old movie channel.
What,
Yeah,
what
the
are you
old movie
talking
channel.
about?
The old movie channel.
The old movie channel.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
And I would have never watched what's the with the Pac-Man and Adam Sandler
Pixels?
Pixels. I would have never watched that, but it
You're
was
not
on
helping your
It
argument.
was on FX one day, and I
I
watched
wouldn't
like
know that.
30 minutes of it. I'm like, wow, this
You
stinks.
sound like a Pixels guy. You like Pixels?
It wasn't bad.
Of course.
No, I'm
Kevin
kidding.
James is president. That's pretty cool, right?
Kevin James is president. I could see him getting into politics.
So
What's next?
we didn't even talk about this story.
The Rock, Gal Gadot, Ryan Reynolds, good cast. I mean, what are we really going to say? It's
Well, it's
a
just
spy
weird
movie.
that how why would Universal sell this? The Rock is going to make money. It's kind of like a wasted opportunity.
He's not.
It's a big get for Netflix.
He's not bulletproof at the box office. He's had some of his movies.
He's bulletproof right now.
But with Gal Gadot and Ryan
Skyscraper
Reynolds,
didn't make that type of money.
It
Yeah, it did. I mean,
made
killed
Not
it
a profit.
Worldwide,
Barely made
it
a profit.
did.
No, it didn't. I'm going to say it didn't make over 400 million worldwide.
Really?
I
I
don't
thought it
think
made
did.
close to $1 billion
No, Skyscraper?
worldwide.
You guys both overrate that movie.
It's The Rock in a burning
What's the guess right
skyscraper.
now? I'm saying.
What do you
I'm
want?
saying
I'm going to say it made
750.
460 worldwide.
750.
750? You are not correct.
What did Avatar get?
It made 304.
It's okay. Well, the budget was like what?
125.
It made money,
So you have to make more than your budget and then also marketing and then also the Rock's salary.
so they lost money.
So they just came out with like a clean 4 million.
Oh, you want to like $4 million?
yeah, true.
That's
Wow.
What studio was that?
It did
Universal.
that bad?
It was Universal.
Same director too. Is this one right?
Yeah, I think so.
Wow, that's crazy.
Rawson Marshall Thurber.
Hell of a name. What well Netflix said they came out and said they were going to be more selective like with the originals going forward because I think Triple Frontier flopped. So I guess
Yes, it did.
So they're like, fuck it,
Big time flop.
we need to get The Rock.
Yeah, we're bringing in fucking the big guns. Gal Gadot, The Rock, and Ryan Reynolds.
Well,
I also like that though. It's not just gonna fucking pump out shit just to pump out.
but how do they
They put out so much content.
What do they
it's so
think?
bad.
Like, what do they consider a flop? Not a lot of people watched it, but I think people still are subscribed. I never had a movie on Netflix and and went like, wow, I need to subscribe to Netflix, even though I already have Netflix. But I feel like, I don't know, if Amazon Prime had which one? Hulu. No, I have Teddy's Hulu. If the NBC streaming service put out a movie and had The Rock in it,
Jesus Christ Superstar.
I wouldn't be like, oh wow, I need to get this NBC thing to watch this Rock movie.
But that's what NBC
I'll find
thinks
a
they're
friend
doing.
who has it, and I'll watch this Rock
Yeah, but
movie.
Netflix also has the benefit of being one of the first ones. So Netflix has the notoriety.
They
of
still
the
have
name.
everyone that subscribes.
Right. They came out first. Whatever comes out first usually dominates the most. And then you have streaming services like Hulu. Amazon is such a big company, so they're streaming service. And it's just about making quality content. It's about keeping you around. People are, I mean, their numbers are fluctuating all the time, but they're still going up. They're losing subscribers, probably thousands, maybe millions a day, but they're also gaining millions. Maybe not a day, but I don't know the numbers exactly. So it's all about just keeping good faith with the consumer.
But I wonder how much that.
I mean, I've unsubscribed to Netflix and then resubscribed when something comes back. It's
Like NBC
Really?
thinks they're doing this big thing, pulling
Yeah.
The Office from them. Like no one's gonna leave Netflix just to go to NBC to watch The Office.
You'll be surprised. The Office has a lot of fans. But
Yeah, I
when
know they do, but I'm not gonna.
yeah, but they
I'm
should
not
have done
subscribing
this
to
years
N-
ago before
Yeah.
everybody watched The Office on Netflix.
Exactly.
But it's
You
not
gotta
like,
know what
go
you
for the
have,
rewatch.
man.
but it's
Yeah.
not like something where you pay like extra to watch this movie. Like Triple Frontier, pay $2, and they can judge it that way whether it's worth it to make this movie. It's already existing.
Well, I'm sure they have an
subscribers.
algorithm. I'm sure they have people that are crunching these numbers that, on average, how many views is are our movies getting?
Amazon
And
is
then
doing
maybe
that.
Triple Frontier was lower than that average number. So
I wonder
Amazon
how
does
much-
that. You can watch movies that are in the theaters right now on Amazon
You
Prime.
should call up Darren Ravel.
yeah,
He
there's certain.
knows this stuff.
He would be good.
But it's like, how much would you value having just being able to promote that we got Ben Affleck, Charlie Hunnam, Oscar Isaac to be in our movie? Doesn't that add legitimacy to you as a movie platform?
yeah.
If you got
Just to say you can get like The Rock, like saying we get The Rock, that puts you into another. We can get the biggest action star in the world on Netflix.
Well, that
I
Netflix
think
report
that's
makes
worth-
no sense.
But that's also one.
There has to be a value to that as well.
yeah, but they're also that report is basically like we're going to stop funding bad movies, which is that's impossible. Every studio in the world is like we can do that.
But
we
they're
can
bad
stop wasting our money on bad movies.
But their Adam Sandler movies are their most viewed. And
Yeah, but-
not all of them are great.
I'm just saying the report is ridiculous. That makes no sense. I mean, maybe they're just gonna be less risky. But is that, like you said, is that a risk? Getting Ben Affleck, you take that risk if you're Netflix. Ben Affleck, Oscar Isaac.
Imagine like Fox, well not
Hunnam.
Fox, like Universal being like, not make bad movies.
That's
No,
what,
no, we can't do
Wait
that.
a second.
so you want like
That's basically like what A24 does.
Yeah,
It's like not make bad movies. Yeah.
and they know their audience. They're making just enough money to stay afloat. I'm sure A24 is not cranking in the big bucks, but
so it's such a non-risk factor for the actors too because they're still getting their money. It's not based off of sales.
well,
Movie
actors,
sales.
yeah, actors can make.
It's a
Look at Ryan Reynolds. We were talking about
it's
this
a home
the
run
other
if
day.
you get like a movie deal off Netflix.
Oh yeah, it's just money.
And I think it also flopped too because people aren't subscribing to see Triple Frontier. You're only banking on your subscribers that you have.
Well, I'm subscribing
to
to
watch this
Netflix
movie.
because of the reputation of Netflix. Like they have originals, they have all these, they have multiple options, and everyone just talks about even like the whole like Netflix and chill stuff, like how that kind of like took over, like was a main part of like just social media culture for that one. Like that just cemented it as a name. Like Netflix and chill, like everyone has Netflix. I should get Netflix. Everyone's talking about we see this Netflix movie, this Netflix show. What are you doing later? I'm just gonna watch Netflix. It's kind of like the Kleenex of streaming. You know what I'm saying? Like how Kleenex, people say, give me a Kleenex instead of giving me a tissue. It's kind of like synonymous with streaming. It's just Netflix. That's kind
Like,
of...
give me a cola.
Yeah, Coke. But
But
the
you
waiter
mean Pepsi.
says, we only have Pepsi. Is that okay? No, it's not okay. Can I speak to your manager, please?
What you're making is a knockoff cola. What
Hey.
I'm making
I'm not done on my
is
scenario.
classic Coke.
Hey, what seems to be the
Name the
problem?
show.
You're...
I'm sorry.
bit I'm doing.
Teddy, I haven't, because I've been looking through
Probably
fan
wasn't going
questions.
to end well anyway.
Thank you.
Funny, so thank you for cutting me off. But I can always say that it was going to be funny, and people are like, damn, they cut me off.
All right, let's go to fan questions here.
It's a good idea.
We actually have an appropriate question here from Adelaide at Probs Adelaide. What is the ideal beverage for each season? That's a good question.
Okay.
Winter, hot chocolate.
Coffee.
Yeah. Hot cocoa. Yeah.
Spring,
Coffee.
iced tea.
Spring?
Summer.
No, spring's lemonade.
No, I feel like summer is pink lemonade.
Iced coffee.
And then fall is coffee.
No, it's still summer is
I was
iced
like,
coffee.
yep, agree with that. Yeah.
Summer is iced coffee. Fall is
The ideal drink for summer, iced coffee.
Well, there's always
nice
that,
iced coffee, bro.
that time of the year where you have to make the switch, but you don't want to. Because I like just hot coffee, but sometimes you're just like,
And fall's a blue moon.
if I drink a hot coffee, I might fucking die.
Blue moon for fall.
Yeah.
I had a hot coffee the other day. It was like 86 degrees out. I was like, this was a bad decision.
Well, I think summer, like for like it's like a lemonade iced tea type.
Yeah, you
It's
can
like
go,
you
or
do
you
that.
could do both. The Arnold Palmer could not get that out.
I never got the beers. Like I like summer ale, but why can't I have a summer ale in the winter?
I think you can.
A nice blue moon in the fall, man. Watching the game, putting a little orange in the drink.
All
You know
right,
what's
this
weird
question,
how much like I've changed. Like I used to not like drink Boston Lager because I'm like, oh, fucking Red Sox. Like,
Really?
I would drink it, but it's like one of my favorite beers now. But I used to be like so like fucking anti
Anti-Boston,
anything
anything.
Like fuck New England clam chowder, fuck that. Paul Revere's a fraud. Just everything.
Paul Revere's a fraud.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
My man was scoping.
No, that's like high
Paul
school, like
Revere, yeah.
meathead
You would
Long
not
Island
slide
Yankee
past Paul
fan.
Revere.
It's like
Dude
Neil
is out there
Diamond, go fuck
scouting.
yourself with that song. Even though Sweet Caroline, they still play it there in Fenway. I can't stand that song. But
This question here from Talia at Talia. Would you rather be a warg or a faceless assassin?
Don't know what a warg is.
Warg, they can. You don't know what a warg? It's like Bran. You can go inside the consciousness of
Oh,
animals.
right,
yeah.
right. All right.
I think I'd say warg. That'd be more fun.
Yeah, warg.
you were on 2 podcasts this year. The season of Game of Thrones. You don't
Yeah,
even know
we
what
had
a
you on
warg
2
is.
season 8. Imagine that.
I know what it is now.
Now,
You know, off the name.
now
no.
that you've told me.
Do you know what a faceless assassin is?
Yeah, that's what Ari is.
That was mean.
So which one would you rather be?
The warg.
What situation am I in? No, it's.
You jump in any animal?
I think a warg is more practical.
Yeah, but the wargs aren't good.
What do you mean?
It takes years for them to become good. Faceless Assassins, that was a couple seasons. Arya was a master.
But then you're just an assassin. You know? That's got to get old.
Yeah, you know how much you gave up, though, to be a faceless assassin?
It's like you can't have a normal life. It's like you walk down the street, everyone's like, hey,
Yeah,
look,
you
there's,
can't have a
there's
normal life
the,
either
there's the
being a
faceless
warg.
assassin. You don't have a real identity. You're switching all the time. It can get confusing. Like, who's Jack and
No. Yeah,
he's
I'm saying-
battling. Like, he doesn't know who he is. And it's like when he's like at home at night, he's like, who's the real me? I don't know anymore. I have so many identities, faces. I feel like that would be too much on your plate. Maybe, you know, just relax a little. When you're a warg, you can fly. You can go into like a bird or something.
I would hate to be like Bran, though.
Well, no, you don't
I
have
hate
to.
his personality.
No, he's a 3-eyed raven. That's different.
Yeah, he's a green seer.
Oh, so the warg didn't really change his personality?
No, the warg is just you can slip. You can.
Okay,
Your
you
skin
can
changer.
do-si-do in the animals.
All the wargs we meet kind of suck in the show. Like Varamir 6. Oh, no, Varamir 6.
No, he's
is-
not in it.
Yeah.
It's
But even in,
Oral.
yeah.
Oral's the only one, and the Then.
But in the books, you get like John, Rob, and all that. You get a little bit into that, but I think that'd be cool. Actually, that's weird. Imagine just having a dog and be like,
I like the
"I'm gonna
wildling
be you
guy,
for a
though.
little bit. That's got to be weird.
Yeah, it is weird when you're inside of that brain. It's a brain firing at the same level as a human brain. Do you become dog stupid? No, you don't, right?
No,
No.
your brain's in there.
See, that's the thing. The science of brains just doesn't support that. The science for faceless men is more believable.
No, it's not.
No,
you
it's
can
not.
turn to anyone.
This question here from Bill Murray at Bill_Murray98. What is your favorite genre of music? I would say my favorite is hip hop.
That's tough for me. Country?
Country or hip hop? Yeah.
Yeah, I'll say country.
Yeah, but you listen to the worst type.
Yeah,
of
I listen
country.
to everything.
Fake country.
Yeah, you
No.
don't listen. You listen to Conway Twitty,
A few songs.
Hank Williams Jr.
No.
That's country.
You're not so lonesome you can cry.
That's like
what about you,
bluegrass
Aaron?
country.
Oh, I thought you meant Mason Ramsey.
You listen to like Kenny Chesney, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, of course you do. Blake Shelton.
Yeah.
Isn't
that's
that
my
Mason
boy,
Ram-
man.
Isn't that
That my-
Mason Ramsey? No, he's a little Hank Williams. Little Hank.
Yeah, he does the Hank Williams covers.
He's pop.
All the stuff you listen to is country pop too. You know who's good though? Country pop. Casey Musgraves.
Yeah, but I'm
Burnham.
saying don't say you like country if you
She's
base it off of Mason
psychedelic
Ramsey.
country. What do you gotta? You giddy up? You ain't got no giddy up. Giddy out my way, boy.
Yeah.
Aaron,
It's really a mix.
don't say you listen to everything.
No, I really do. And
Yeah, but you can't.
That's
say
not the
that.
question.
You
What the
can't-
question
you
is, what's
can't
your
say
favorite?
that. Man, why did you just black out on it?
Because I had to pick.
Stop flexing.
I'm not.
He's not
trying to
flexing.
He's
scratch
trying,
my
he's
arm.
trying to alpha you right now. He's slowly moving his chair closer to you.
Just say rock.
Well, no, because I like rock, but I don't know. I think
Alternative.
more
You're
my
alternative.
But most of my
I got him flustered right now.
Whoa.
You like progressive rock. That's your...
Well, no, but most of my favorite artists are hip-hop artists. So I don't know how to balance it.
It's hip-hop.
Yeah.
I think for all of us, it is hip-hop.
But my favorite is rock. My favorite artist is a rock band.
Hip-hop
Then it's all
was
hip-hop.
our generation's rock. The rock stars were rappers growing up, the groups.
Well, like if there was a Live Aid today, who would be on the schedule?
It's not the same.
No, it's
Just music has changed so much. I don't even know the Live Aid lineup.
There was Queen, Bob Dylan headlined the Philadelphia one.
The Rolling Stones had to have been there.
I think Mick Jagger was in Philly.
Queen went because the Rolling Stones were there, and they wanted to show that they were better than them.
Did you get that from
No,
Bohemian
that's
Rhapsody?
a podcast. No, that's not in Bohemian.
I read that up.
Yeah, that was not in the movie.
So I think they made that part up where like they had to join last second. I think they were always supposed to be in it.
Rolling Stones is a much better band than Queen. Would you agree?
No.
Teddy?
I don't know much about the Rolling Stones.
Okay. This question here from Keith at Witsy1. What's your favorite Family Guy cutaway?
Oh, I love that question. There's so many. Fuck, I don't know.
That's tough. Where I feel like if we were just hanging out, just doing regular things, I can think of like 10 off. But now that you asked me the question, I'm not going to be able to find any.
My favorite Family Guy
Russian
joke.
cutaway is fucking great, though.
Russian cutaway is amazing. I like Shoe and Shoelace as well. Shoe and Shoelace, one cannot live without the other. It's just the end.
No, I got mine. The one with they're shooting the guns, and it's a shoot off. It's like the circle and the square or some shit.
Yes,
what is it? What is it?
It's
you know?
They're having the standoff. Yeah. Where he's a square and he shoots him right through him.
Yeah.
And he's like, I can't. We have to bring up that audio because it's so funny.
Yeah.
My favorite Family Guy joke of all time is Big League Chew. That, to this day, I'll just think about Big League Chew and start laughing to myself, man.
Is that a cutaway?
It's not a cutaway, but it's my
Just a
favorite
joke.
Family Guy joke. When Brian's going on that rant, when he's on coke,
Yo.
and then at the end of the rant, Peter's just like, you know what I haven't had in a while? Big League Chew. Because the first time I watched that, I was like, you know what? I haven't had Big League Chew in a while. What happened to Big League Chew?
Big League Chew is like great in theory. It's like, man, I should get a thing of Big League Chew.
Yeah, but then
And you
once
get
you
it,
get
and
it,
you're
yeah.
like,
Oh, it's like
Hurts your jaw.
oh yeah.
Like, just fucking gnawing at it.
it's
all
like
day.
you're almost covered in gum and you're trying to like get it off. That's what it feels like.
That's a
It's
show I
mess.
feel like that's rightfully so for the later seasons, but primetime Family Guy, it still makes me laugh.
It's very underrated,
Yeah.
That's
which is
crazy.
weird because it's so popular.
The mosquito one. The mosquito's outside the door. He wants to come inside.
That's a good one.
Can I come in? No.
I'm trying to think of what's a great family. I mean, Cutaway.
Oink. That's not a cutaway. but-
No.
The Thomas Jefferson one. I'm dying over here. We haven't slept in
Yeah.
weeks.
Thomas Edison.
Thomas
Yeah,
Edison.
but that's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a good one. I'll think of it later and then come back. This question here from, hold on,
Freezing
DGA
over here.
at DGA17. Favorite beers or other alcoholic beverages of choice?
In high school, I was strictly Bud Heavies.
You are literally Trevor Wallace, kid who never left his hometown.
Yeah.
And now I'm Blue Moons. I only drink a Blue Moon.
What
when I
about
go
White
out.
Claws? You like White Claws?
Yo.
I'm a Truly guy.
I like Guinness. Guinness is my favorite beer.
It's weird.
So
It's
gross.
I don't know. I'm at the stage where
It's
like,
a man's beer.
Drinking like sludge.
well, I'm at the part where I'm like,
Sludge.
Yeah.
Guinness is sludge to you.
You know Muck from Pokemon?
it's the
I feel like you're drinking that.
it's like I want a toasted lager. It's probably my favorite, but then I'm like, I should probably get the Michelob Ultras. You gotta stay in
Yeah.
shade, and that's terrible.
Miller Lite.
I should be able to drink what I want, but Trulies are refreshing and good. I'm not a big White Claw guy. Spiked
What about liquor?
seltzer's fucking garbage. Liquor?
Yeah.
Again, it's the same thing where I like a good vodka seltzer with a little bit of cranberry when I'm trying to keep it light. But then, other than that, I'll just rip shots of Jameson.
A screwdriver. I hate liquor.
You know, Bloody Marys over screwdrivers, especially in the morning. Oof.
I drank so much like whiskey in high school. I can't drink whiskey anymore. Whiskey is so gross to me now. If I see anyone drink a shot of whiskey, it makes me want to throw up.
So I'm like with tequila. Like every time I'm out and they're like, "Oh, let's do tequila shots,"
I'd rather do a tequila shot than whiskey shot.
and it's already here. I just take it like, and I stop. Like I hold my breath for a little. I'm like, all right, I'm good.
You guys are really like that with whiskey and tequila?
Just tequila.
What
for
do you
me.
drink for liquor?
I was at a family barbecue a couple weeks ago, and I was drinking, I forget what type of whiskey, but I was chasing it with sangria.
Jeez.
I was just digging my own grave. But my palate for whiskey is, I can just take it straight, man.
Of whiskey?
You know
Yeah.
who's the weirdest kid when it comes to alcohol? Nash. The shit he does.
Oh, it's disgusting. I've watched him shotgun 2 Four Locos.
I've seen him take a thing of Jameson. No one, like, you know the meme, nobody?
Yeah.
Nash
Yo, we gotta make
takes
one
a
of
shot
Nash.
of Jameson and puts it in his fucking spike seltzer. Like, why? What are you doing? And he'll come up out of nowhere. He's like, oh, you think I can drink 12 Trulies in an hour? I don't know. So,
Okay, we're gonna do it.
You don't think I can do it? And he'll just fucking do it.
Nash likes to party, man. This question here from Grieven: Call of Duty or Battlefield? Battlefield has been the better game these past couple of years. Teddy's going to disagree, even though he hasn't played Battlefield.
That's exactly what
And Aaron probably will do the same or doesn't care enough.
Played Battlefield once, and I'm like, I think it was like,
I played it once and didn't like it.
You
well,
were
I think
like,
the
you got to
controls,
be good at
the
this?
controls are different than Call of Duty. I'm like, oh, this sucks. I never gave it a shot.
Yeah.
I went back to Call of Duty.
Yo, that was my experience too.
We're so dumb as humans. Any little change, we're like, oh, this sucks.
No, don't group us all in on this.
Why?
Just say we're dumb as two people. Because that's you two with everything.
That happened.
If you guys have been doing one thing for
that's
years,
had to happen to you before.
and then, no,
When
because
didn't
you
like
guys
a
are
game.
both like that, though. You have this brand loyalty to products that you've been using for years.
I changed the
If a
PS4.
superior version, yeah, after years of
Well, I did too, because
Pushback.
everyone else changed to PS4, and I was playing fucking Xbox.
yeah, but as soon as you guys switch to PS4, I'm like, yo, we should go get the new Xbox because it's better. It's got better tech specs.
Oh no, I'm
Nah,
100%.
PS4, dude.
When I had Android,
PS4 for life.
when I was an Android guy, iPhone sucked. Once I got an iPhone, I'm like, yo, use an
you
Android.
You're
Totally
doing that
worse.
right now.
No, I'm not. I
Yeah.
almost went back to the iPhone, but then they convinced me because the camera was better, and I was like,
Well, I feel like you're
the
trying
way
to
that
prove
I-
something.
Yeah, now
I'm not.
you're being stubborn now.
Yeah,
Yeah, because I answer my phone all the time, right? I'm always texting you guys. I'm trying to prove something
yeah.
with the device that I barely use.
Can you just get like a burner iPhone then, just so we can keep the blue text messages?
The blue tech. That's what it's for, right?
Yeah.
I swear to God, you can go to AT&T. I told them, I was like, I want to go back to the iPhone because everybody's bitching about the blue text messages.
Mm-hmm.
And they were like, that's a stupid reason to switch.
You know what we got to do, Ted?
And I was like, I'm a stupid
In
person.
the group chat, we got like, you know how you can like it,
Yeah.
and it shows up on his phone, like
It says liked.
Teddy liked
Yeah.
what you said. We just got to do that nonstop, and eventually be like, yo, this sucks.
Yeah. Yeah, because you can't do it back to us.
Mhm.
Do you see my emojis? Actually, that's all I care about, really. If I send you an emoji, can you see it?
Yeah. Yes, Ted.
Okay.
Yeah, like we're speaking different languages
Do you
here.
have a home button?
Yes.
I don't.
Me neither.
This question here from Zach Moore. Who would win in a beer pong tournament between the four of you?
Who's ever's on my team?
Is this 1 versus 1 versus 1 versus 1?
No,
But
it's
beer
2 on
pong
2.
is 2 on 2, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so whoever's on my team. Me and Nash are unbeatable.
That's not true.
Yeah,
When's
it
the last time you guys even played?
Ted's got good form.
Beer pong is such a stupid thing that people like hold on to. Like, oh, I'm the best. Like, no one cares if you're the best beer pong player.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Until you
It
lose.
sounds
and
like
then
you're
you
not
won.
the best beer pong
Yeah.
player. Because
I can hold
every
my
time
own.
you're
You're
the
talking
best
like you
about
suck.
something, I wish that we can have a permanent camera on you to just bring up clips whenever you make points like that. Of you winning Super Smash Brothers and going, yeah, baby, I'm the best, baby. When it's just me,
You never once won Super Smash and said, yeah, baby, I'm the
Yes.
best, baby.
You-
Like Dick
you-
Vitale.
You've gloated before.
Yes, yeah, that's what you do. You go, yeah, yeah. And I'm like,
excited.
oh my
I
God.
like winning. I'm very competitive, but at the end of the day, I know it doesn't matter.
Yes.
Like, Teddy probably cares a lot that he maybe will win this fictional tournament.
There's no, first of all, maybe he does, but there's nobody who
Arguably.
cares more on the planet Earth than you about winning against his friends. And you know it's true.
And
It's
Nash.
friendly competition.
Nash is bad too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Getting them to play 2K against each other is when all the darkness comes out.
Well,
for both of their
he's
No,
personalities.
Nash
he's
and
a
2K.
scumbag.
Yeah, Nash and 2K.
Because I don't play the game, and he'll challenge me. I'm like, all right, I'll play you. And it'll be like the first time I'm playing in months. He plays every day, and he'll like be up. He won't even say anything, but he'll just stare at me like with this fucking face. And I really just want to punch him.
You sound ridiculous right now.
How?
No, he's
You
telling the
haven't
truth,
you haven't
No,
experienced
no.
it.
If you
You
beat
guys-
Nash when he's drunk, nonetheless,
You'll use excuse. I was
Yo.
drunk. I don't play.
like, you're the one
I
that called
picked the
me out
worst
to play.
team.
You called me out and said I sucked, and I
You
beat
guys
you.
are both ridiculous.
You're
He
ridiculous.
starts bringing up my past and
You
saying
guys
shit.
get so like. I remember one
you get
time.
what I mean, right?
Okay, at least I don't have a gut. Oh man, I'm fat.
Yeah. And he'll.
Okay, Nash, thanks. Asshole.
We were playing Pro-Am, right? Well, you know Pro-Am, where everybody plays as a certain player.
Yeah.
With Nash and Aaron, it's every game is them.
Yeah,
By
Nash.
the fourth quarter, they're
He's
threatening
so
each other's lives.
passive.
No,
Yeah.
no, shh, shh. I just shushed you.
Yeah, that fucking pissed me off. Now I'm fuming.
I remember Nash said that you had no basketball IQ, and you ended the conversation. Where you were like, "I hope you I hope your truck flips over and you die at work."
I was joking.
Okay, fair enough.
But no, he's so passive aggressive, and there's like no other choice for any rational human being to. It just builds up, and at some point it gets too much, because he'll yell and he'll do the same thing, and he won't even say anything.
Yeah, then he'll say that you're the one getting angry.
Yeah, and it's just like, oh god.
All right, this question here from Vizian at Executive Chief or Chef. What's the best duo in the NBA now?
You just want to call Nash and yell.
Ooh, the best duo in the NBA is Davis and LeBron, but that doesn't mean that they're the best team. Kawhi and George is up there too.
No, I think Durant and Kyrie.
Durant's not even playing.
Yeah, but it's still the best duo though.
No way.
No, it's not.
If Durant's healthy, Durant and Kyrie is
not
the best duo.
You could say, all right. So put it this way, for argument's sake, we'll simplify it. Let's just say
I think Clay and Curry can still be the one.
LeBron,
of the best
KD,
duos.
and Kawhi are even. Let's say they're the top 3 players in the world, and I think the next best player out of all of them is AD, out of Paul George, Kyrie, and AD.
You listening?
I am.
I'm disagreeing as well. This question here from Baron Von Mogadin ended on this one. Are you guys storming Area 51?
I'd really like to, but they would definitely kill everyone that's coming.
See, I've become so interested in...
There's so much with this.
If you get 500,000 people storming...
They're going to kill all 500,000 people.
Can they?
The aliens or the U.S.?
You're trespassing on government property.
Yeah, but can they get them all?
Yeah.
500,000?
Yeah. They have to be able to get them. There's no way they can't not get them.
You're
in Area 51, bro.
You guys are missing the whole entire point.
What's
Area
the point?
51's a front.
For what?
For the real Area 51.
I could agree with that.
You think the government's going to leak out that this is where everything's going down and just have it so widely known? No, they're like, yeah, let all them think Area 51 is where we're doing all this. Area 52.
That's where we're at.
Yeah. That's where the aliens
It's like the
are.
new Krusty Krab just sitting right there next to it.
I don't know, but I'm loving...
Why is
I'm loving all the memes, though, dude.
Everyone wants to have sex with the aliens now. It went from, like, let's storm it to find out what's going on, and everyone's like, me and my alien after we banged. It's like, oh,
well,
how
it's
do we
that
get to
report
this?
that millennials are not having as much sex. So they've resorted to storming Area 51 to fuck aliens. They're just all horny and curious, it looks like.
Yo, the funniest one I saw was like this little mini alien all dressed up with like sunglasses on, and it said, the alien's waiting for the we outside text. It's like sitting on its bed.
I've seen some great alien memes.
So I feel like they wanted to free him. Haven't they seen They're going to Ex Machina us. They're going to use us to free them, and they're going to be like, oh, now you're locked in Area 51. Peace. And they're just going to take over. And I'm joining the aliens.
Maybe we're the aliens, and the aliens came to Area 51 years ago, unlocked all of us.
I'll always believe.
Yeah.
Here's my theory on the aliens. That I firmly believe that they're out there.
Stop.
And we are their experiment. And they come and check up on us.
So Prometheus.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, kinda.
Yeah.
That is a ridiculous theory.
I'm joining.
No, it's not.
Are you? If the aliens come, are you gonna like join them?
If the aliens come,
I feel like
there's no chance I'm fighting them.
We're gonna be fucked. Yeah.
If they reached us, then they're so much more advanced than us.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Hopefully they're nice, like the Arrival aliens.
It's gonna be impossible, I think.
They blessed Amy Adams
to ever meet life on other planets. I'm also not one of those people where it's like, there's got to be life. Why?
It's big.
Maybe Earth just
and space is
just got lucky.
Go outside and look up every now and then.
Well, actually, yeah, wasn't it? Isn't it like a crazy astronomical number that Earth is Earth?
Yeah, it's like the chances
it has to be perfect.
Yeah, and then for humanity, the fact that we didn't go extinct a bunch of times.
We're so small, and in an ever expanding universe, there has to be something else. And if they're able to reach us, we're fucked. Gotta hope they're nice, but
I feel like they are nice. They gotta be good people, man.
I mean, what?
Well, I like to think they would be nice. No,
if they think they're superior, are you kidding me? Have you followed human history?
Yeah,
literally tens of thousands of years of humans exterminating one another for thinking that they're better.
Yo, if the aliens did come here, the fucking memes would be outrageous.
Yo, actually, the one meme, it was one of like a tiny alien in like a doorway. My alien waking me up at 3 in the morning to learn how to use a microwave. Yo, I was dying at that.
Well, that's like a perfect summary of today's society. Like I saw a tweet like if there's an asteroid coming to wipe out the Earth, someone put the crying Jordan on here. I'm like, yes, that would happen.
Yeah.
I like the Lil Nas X when he's the aliens are like, hey, aren't you that dude from Old Town Road? And it's the dude. He's like, ha, you crazy.
What I think I'm calling it now. This might be a bit of a hot take. We're gonna find aliens before we die. Yeah.
No,
Yeah, I think it's happening.
I agree.
Just think
Sooner
about it.
rather than later.
I think we have a better chance to invent time travel
Well, time travel is impossible.
to the future.
I think
future.
I think Nerd 2 blows up in a good way before we see aliens.
I think you're both crazy. We're not seeing aliens.
You being serious?
In our lifetime? What are you,
Yeah.
nuts?
It's
Where?
happening.
We'll find something. We'll find life on other planets. Like,
Someone's gonna be snooping.
yeah, telescopes.
Somebody's creeping around the solar system at night.
They're gonna step into the wrong solar
They're
system.
gonna step on a...
There's a time where I would watch Ancient Aliens and I would just believe everything. Like, y'all.
Dead ass, me too.
Well, that's what Teddy believes, right? He
Pyramids?
believes
Yo,
that, yeah.
yeah.
Like, how
Yeah, the pyramids, really?
why are they teaching this in schools?
You're telling me that they
This
picked
is
up
a fact.
they picked up these blocks of the pyramids by themselves.
What else was there to do in Egypt? They were like, hey, let's just build a giant pyramid. I'm like, all right.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is.
Yeah, but I'm not talking about the aliens. That was the people.
But isn't there shit that's like laser carved?
Weren't the Egyptians playing basketball?
Were they?
Yeah, I think they, like, back then they had
No.
like a little hoop game.
Like the bowl in the cup?
That's a good Family Guy cutaway. All right, let's wrap up this podcast before I die of heat stroke.
I agree.
It's kind of making me drowsy. I'm like lightheaded. All right, I'm Bo Oliver for Aaron and
I can
Teddy.
still smell myself.
Yeah, you do stink.
You reek.
That's
The
what we
one
should
day
call
where-
you. Reek.
Reek, don't call me Reek. Don't start that. Do not start that. You cut that from the
All right,
podcast.
for Aaron, the Nerd 2 Monkey, and Reek, I am
we
Bo
go.
Oliver. Signing off. See you next week, guys.